I think there's 4 from him altogether.
Oh, right. Well, you're interested.
Yet again, we're here recording a podcast. It's now nearly 6:10 on a Friday evening, and these are the lengths we go to bring this incredible content to you. So you're bloody welcome. I'm aggressive about it.
Got edit in time yet.
Right, let's get straight into it. So we asked you for some questions. Turns out you've sent us some questions. So we're going to answer them.
Who saw that coming?
Right, let's just jump straight in. Oh, hang on. Subscribe.
Like,
may as well say it now.
Like, comment.
No
Subscribe.
one's here at the end.
No.
So, first question. Oof, it's deep. What is your top tip for solo videographers who just launched a media business? Now I'm going to say it's Ewan Welsh on Instagram.
Oh,
because I'm assuming he is the solo
I would presume so.
What's your top tip?
I presume so. I mean, it depends what you're looking for. Like your top tip, is it in terms of finding customers? Or is it your top tip in workflows?
Just give a tip and we'll go to question 2.
I know, I'm overthinking this massively. So, I mean, what's his name again? Ewan. So, I mean, Ewan, if you're watching this, hopefully you are because you've asked the question. Next time, give me a little bit more as to what area. But my top tip, I'm going to revolve it around online presence because I think that's a big thing.
Oh, I like this.
So my top tip to you is to make sure you're appearing online and being authentic because that's the biggest thing that changed for me when I was sort of operating on my own, trying to mask myself as a big company or a company with staff. It really turned when I was, look, it's just me. And that's one of the biggest things. So
then you
appearing
got
online.
Sympathy clients.
I did, yeah. I felt sorry for me.
It's just me. Please.
Yeah, no, it makes a massive difference.
Yeah. Personal branding.
Yeah, it makes a massive difference. That's probably my biggest tip is focus on that and people get to know you. And no matter what you do moving forward, it comes back to you each time. Yeah.
My tip is bang content out every single day. Every day. And don't think, oh, this has got to be the best video ever. This has got to be a game-changing piece of content just to put it out. Nah. Balls to that. Like Rob was saying, be authentic, build up your personal brand, post stuff on Instagram stories every single day, post up like wherever it is, TikTok, bang out 5 TikToks a day. I mean, we don't even do that. But if you can, do it. Just create every single day and put out as much content as you possibly can because... Well, you've got time, haven't you? You're just starting. So just bang loads of content out, things start happening. Just a bonus tip, because this is also game-changing. Network. If you can go anywhere to network, if you're targeting local businesses and stuff like we sometimes do, a lot of our work is with local businesses. Network. Go to networking events. And speak to as many people. As my friend Kurt says, put yourself in places to be found. That is the best tip ever. Right, next question. Do you prefer filming professional videos or taking professional photos?
You can answer this one first.
Neither.
Think about it.
Okay. Neither. I prefer vlogging and podcasting. However, if those are my options and you're like, listen, my name's Steve O'Campbell and I want an answer.
Brilliant.
Then I'm going to say... Video's better than photo. However, photo's easier than video. Usually,
I'd agree that photo is a bit easier than video.
Yeah.
It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one because.
So I'm gonna say video though, because I'm not that bothered about photography. I like video better.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer video. I think good video impresses me more than good photo.
Yeah, good photo's like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, good photos are cool, yeah. But it's...
Video's like,
yeah, you watch it for a bit, yeah. So, yeah, I find good video better than good photo. It's a tough one, though. It is a tough one.
So we're both going video.
Yeah. I mean, we are a video agency, so you should hope so. So,
yeah, that helps. That should have been way quicker. We should have just gone video, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. We do both. We do
doesn't
both.
say that video code, does it?
Yeah, we do both. But yeah, I think proper video when that comes out well, it's something cool.
Yeah,
I think it definitely looks cooler than a cool photo does.
I agree. Next one. How did you cross paths and decide that a business together was a good idea? Well, nobody yet has said that a business together was a good idea.
No, so I mean,
we're still deciding that bit.
That's a
How
win.
did we cross paths?
It was when I was working with the Chamber.
You were doing a project with Chamber.
Yeah, which, to be fair,
there.
tie that back to the first question. Comes back to the whole networking and putting yourself out there. That's how I got in touch with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was when I was doing some work with the Chamber.
Yeah,
we happened to cross paths during that when you was at the market.
Yeah, that's it. And then I remember the next time, after we'd spoke, the next time I needed a videographer for some work I was doing, I was like, oh, I'll try that guy because he seemed all right. Turns out I was wrong. We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
There's another one for you, Ewan.
Never
Make
filmed
loads
ever
of
again.
mistakes and learn from them. Yeah, so that's it. It was just a chance encounter.
Yeah.
And then we just got chatting, and obviously I know that you were doing the videos that I weren't necessarily doing, and obviously I were doing something that you didn't do.
Yeah, it works.
And then as we chatted more and more and more, I remember we went to what used to be Goose, Slug and Lettuce.
Yeah.
And we sat and had a chat, and it was like, maybe if we join forces, that'd be quite a cool idea. But then even after that, it were probably another 6 months or so. Or several months.
Probably, yeah, it was a good couple of months. Maybe not much 6, probably like 2, maybe 3 months.
All right, I can't actually remember.
I'd say it was more like 2 or 3 months.
Felt like
between
ages.
that. Yeah.
And then we were like, hey, maybe we
That's
should
an idea.
actually do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then we decided to create a business on 3rd of January while we're still talking about possibly going into lockdown.
Yeah.
Look at us now, which leads us on to the next bit
Okay.
of, did you expect it being that agency co, to blow up as much as it has in such a short space? Well, thank you for saying it's blown up in a short space of time. We do act very well on the vlog to make it look like that way.
Who's asked that one?
Same.
All right. Nice.
Cheers, Stephen, by the way.
You're on fire, yeah.
Yeah.
the
All
last
these
one him
questions
as well?
are brilliant.
Is that 3 in a row from...
I think there's 4 from him altogether.
All right. Well, you're interested. There's your intro there for when I'm editing this later. Right. Repeat the question because I've spoke since then.
Did you expect that agency co to blow up as well as it has in such a short space?
We've discussed this a couple of times.
Yeah. I don't want to sound like a knobhead, but I were kind of like, I always knew there were half a chance that this would happen.
Yeah.
But then the fact it has, I am still a bit like, oh, God, that's lucky.
I'm a bit yes/no. Because, like you say, we were fairly confident that this would work because everyone needs video. What we both bring to the table works hand in hand. So on paper, there's no real reason as to why it shouldn't have worked. But a lot of our conversation was on a 6-month period. So, like, we were judging everything on a 6-month period.
I specifically remember saying, like, there's a very good chance we earn 0 for 6 months.
Yeah.
Are we ready for this?
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah.
Yeah. But that's it. We were confident it was going to work, which is why we were like, yeah, do you know what? I reckon 6 months is a good way to judge this. Like,
we're still only halfway.
And we're
6
still
months.
halfway there, yeah. So, I mean, yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes and no. We knew it would work.
I had a
I'd say
sneaky
it's worked.
feeling it'd blow. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely accelerated, like, from,
Yeah.
like, 0 to 100 ridiculously quick.
Yeah, it has.
But
Which we're very thankful for.
we are.
But we also work bloody hard.
I mean, yeah, it's now 6:30 on a Friday making a podcast.
Yeah.
Like,
We could have just missed this one out.
all the lights are off in the corridor the other side of you cameras, except
They are.
you. You camera, you got the computer screen behind you. You two have got lights
Pure
off.
darkness.
Lights
Pure
off.
darkness. So yeah, thanks for all the questions. Last one.
Go on.
Not last one altogether. Don't be like switching off. how do you decide the best backdrop and locations for videos?
Okay.
I mean, I can straight off the bat. I've just been filming about Great British Railways. We've got a railway train station outside, so it makes sense to do something there. I've just been down to the museum where there's 2 massive trains and stuff, so I was very much stand in front of those trains while you talk about Great British Railways relocating to Doncaster. So stuff like that's quite obvious. I suppose maybe you might be thinking as well when it's not so obvious. We do a lot of business work. So with something with their branding in view tends to be the general rule of thumb.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, nearly everything we shoot is for a business. So they've generally got something in their office, workspace, signage outdoors. Like there's generally something with something with their brand, particularly with a piece where they're speaking to camera. And the times that we haven't, we've had clients bring like, what's it called, roller banners. So like they've set up in the background, so we can sort of adapt any location to fit that. So I mean that's fine. I mean I think that answers it for me. Like
and it's just about looking at the environment and going, oh, do you know what, that bit looks cool. Stand in front of that, so we've got that in the background. By the way, just a quick break to show you. Look at these. Look at this. Look at us. We're in shorts. We're in slippers. It's like we've moved in.
Yeah.
I mean, with price of bills and stuff nowadays, maybe we do move in.
Yeah, to be fair. We've got a TV over there now.
We're
probably seen it in the vlog.
Some people think these guys are living the life. Yeah, we are. We are living the life. We are. I've worked hard for this. Let's live it. Yeah, anyway. It's Friday. I ain't even had a Red Bull. Or have I?
Don't know.
Might have had 2.
We've had a milkshake from a
popular
chain.
Yes, we have. Right, more questions.
Go.
We're gonna miss the Everton one. I ain't talking about football on here. So Dan Wilkinson, your sausages are rubbish. I take that back.
I'd like to hear the question now.
They're amazing. He just says, do you see Everton staying up? Yes, I do. Enough. Anyone comments about Everton, you'll just get blocked. I'm not interested in hearing about it, including you.
I'm now blocked.
Do you have a timeline for growth, or are you just guiding your ideas as they grow organically? So have we kind of got an idea on how we grow and scale the business, or are we adapting as things happen?
You basically mean winging it.
Yeah. Are you winging it, or is there a plan to this shit? We're winging it.
I'm going to say there's a 50-50 split of both.
I'd agree.
I think if you have a 100% plan, that's great that you've got a plan, but how often does anything go to plan?
Almost never.
Realistically, 2 years ago, pretty much 2 years ago to the date, you could have started a new business and been shut down in a week that you didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah, we'd have been in lockdown.
Exactly.
Jeez.
As
if that was 2 years ago.
And to be fair, I was literally about to launch doing weddings in 2020. I'd made the Facebook page, I made the Instagram, I'd made a show reel, and then I'd seen about this thing coming from like across the other side of like the world, and I'm like, and it was in Italy, and I was like, and then it was in England, and I was like, so the whole wedding video business got cancelled.
That's a TikTok clip.
Yeah.
I was like, and I was like, and I was like, ooh, and I was like, hee, gone.
Buy my single, 99p, Spotify. More popular networks.
So,
yeah, 50-50 split.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 split. We do plan a lot. Well, we speak about, if it's almost like we've got several plans. If this happens, we'll go down this route. Yeah. If that happens, we'll go down that route. And we kind of then just see what happens, because we can't control everything. We can only control certain things. And such as we got a big contract not so long ago, and it were like, probably didn't see that coming, as much as we half thought, there's a chance things will blow up, probably didn't see that coming, and that now takes up a lot of time and stuff, so we had to adapt to that. So it's a bit of both. We're planning on how to best adapt, I think. We're planning how to be adaptable.
Yeah, I think that,
there you go.
Just to pick something that we do that goes to plan, is a daily vlog and a weekly podcast.
That goes to plan, does it?
There's one there every day.
I'm sat there at like 10 past midnight going, bloody vlog. Or I'm editing it like
we're sat there like 4
5 to 5 p.m. 5 to 5 p.m.
Brilliant.
Jesus.
Well, it's half time. We're sat there going, we're not really filming anything. It's like 3 o'clock. But you still get a video every day.
You do.
And that is a plan that has gone to plan.
It has.
So,
and the plan was for it, even though it's very much a tongue-in-cheek, behind-the-scenes look at what we do and how we build the agency, it's a big sales tool. So we did plan for that to become a sales tool, and it very much has.
Whereas the success of it is winging it.
Yeah, exactly. How has your career paths changed from what you wanted to do when you left school to now? That's me mum.
Oh, yep.
Mum. Well, I always wanted to be a footballer, and I was convinced I was going to be a football player until I was about 14, 15. And then I got a couple of injuries, realised probably weren't as good as I thought I was. I was bang average. I were all right.
That's not a story I've heard. I've heard you were like Ronaldo.
Well, I were a centre-half for a start, so I definitely were Ronaldo.
That's why you didn't make it, because you were like Ronaldo at centre-half.
Yeah, I could do 99 step-overs, but then stick it in my own net.
The ball away.
But no, yeah, I always wanted a career in... none of this existed when I were at school. And you're only 5.5-ish.
30 this
5,
year.
6. So you're only like 6 years younger than me, so... None of this really were kicking off massively when you were at school either.
No.
So when did you leave school? About
2008.
2008. So YouTube and stuff only come out about 2005.
Yeah. I remember, I think the first time I got Facebook would have been, I'm going to say 2008 to be fair. I'm pretty sure it's in the tail end of being in like the final year at school.
But creators weren't a thing.
Oh, absolutely not. Facebook was
you used
chat
it.
with like your mum.
Yeah.
Sat downstairs.
Yeah.
Probably in the same room at that point and play Farmville. Do you remember Farmville?
Oh, God, no.
I never got
involved in
notification
any of that
every other
shit.
5 minutes, like Farmville. Someone wants to
Texas
get some
Hold'em
tomatoes.
poker and
Yeah,
that.
there was
You used
a
to play
poker
that a
thing.
bit. Then I were ace at that.
What else was there? There was a few games on Facebook.
I don't know.
Like,
They were all shite.
oh, they weren't great. They were just at the time. You're like, oh, this is cool.
So none of this existed. I wanted to be a footballer. Outside of that, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I just went from job to job trying to earn some quids, and that were it. And then landed into doing some bit of blogging, and then that turned into vlogging. And people are watching this going, what's the difference between a blog and a vlog?
One's in words, one's in video.
Google it.
There's your answer.
And now this is just what I'll do forever probably, or I will get into like creating VR content. Whatever content is top of the food chain is what we'll create.
Yeah, whatever way it steers. I'm trying to think, like, if your mum watches this, she'll remember what I said when I was a kid as to what I wanted to do. But I can't really remember, if I'm honest. I never did anything set in stone, to be fair. When I was going to uni, I went to college, it was to do primarily, like, video. I ended up doing, like, animation and things like that. Then I applied to uni to do film, but then I dropped out of it because I thought it was a waste of time.
Uni's a waste of time, you heard it here first.
Yeah, drop that line. I think it depends what you're doing, but
if you want an academic career,
yeah, you kind of need it.
If you want a creative career, just go and get a job.
Just go and
learn on the job.
So, I mean, if you go off that basis, then yeah, this is what I wanted to do. But when I was younger and hadn't heard of any of this stuff, what on earth did I want to do? Do you know what? I'm a bit stumped, you know. I don't really know.
Oh, well, that's
I don't really know at all.
Who got the beard first? I'm going to say, I mean, the current beard, you've been growing that bad boy some while, but who got a beard first? I'm going to say
probably like to think yourself.
6 years older. So unless you were growing a beard at like 8.
Sat there at 8.
Mind you, I wouldn't have been growing a beard at like 14. So
aye, true. Nah, you must have. You're 6 years before.
Yeah.
And I worked at McDonald's for years, and you're not allowed any sort of like beard or tall. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this has been going strong since sometime last year. It's about a year, I think.
If you could add one thing to the office, money no object, what would it be? I'm just trying to think what's the most expensive thing on the planet that we could fit in here, and then we just sell it and buy lots of stuff.
Yeah,
I'm going to assume it has to be fairly relevant to the office space.
Yeah. We can't just buy like a Tesla and be like, right, sound.
Yeah. What would we get? Because like, how much more futuristic and stuff or gadgety? That's where my head's at. We've got all the like.
I mean, first
cool
thing came in my
gadgets.
head was new computers, because if there's no money, like budget or whatever, we can get top whack computers. So like, when it comes to editing, it's just at like speed. So there's no like loading time.
Whatever the most powerful computer screen all that kind of setup, whatever the most powerful is on the planet, I'd buy 2 of them.
Yeah, I'd take that. What about computer gear to get something really powerful, or camera gear? What would you rather have at this current moment in time?
Computer.
So would I.
Because we're already creating
Decent
fire content on the stuff that we've got. And as well, 90%, maybe more, of the content is for social media consumption, which only lets you view it in like 1080p or whatever anyway. Yeah. So what's point in having like an 8K camera for a Facebook video? It just makes no sense.
And there's a tip linking back to question 1, Ewan, is it's very, very easy to get sucked into, I want this like camera equipment. I need this lens. I need that camera equipment. Because I've
focus on your skills more than your gear.
I've been there and been sucked into it. And to be fair, you start looking at yourself as in like, oh yeah, my equipment's not as good as like it could be. So my work's not as good. Whereas if you just master how to use your equipment, you're going to get good work out of it. Then that leads to paying work that leads to them being able to upgrade your equipment without being focused on equipment.
Ewan's like, fire. This is fire content.
I hope you're enjoying this.
Which is more fun? Agency or weddings?
I remember seeing this question.
I responded saying, answer carefully.
Yeah, this is Jody, isn't it? Ask this
Get
one.
ready for this one.
Hey.
What's more fun?
It's a tough one.
It's weddings. He's 100% going to say weddings, because if it were agency, you'd have just said it. It's weddings.
It's a tough one. Weddings themselves, like, on the day, I mean, you're literally living like... It's a wedding.
You're at a
party. Who goes to a wedding and like you're like, oh yeah, I don't like weddings.
Well,
if I didn't like weddings, I wouldn't shoot weddings.
It's like
it's the same role.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You're doing video and photo, only you're doing it at a really cool all day party.
Yeah.
Or you, without disrespecting any of our clients whatsoever, some of the work we do, we literally just put the camera there, press record, a machine does what it's doing. And that's that.
Yeah, we just sort of monitor it.
Yeah.
I think what makes weddings more fun, obviously you've got the environment, but obviously some commercial work is also fun because you're filming in places that are cool.
Yeah.
Like meeting cool people and obviously...
And vlogging every day with your best pal and
here, I mean, it's entertaining.
Seeing if you can get McDonald's ordered to the office.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many bits. I think... The biggest thing that swings in the wedding's favour is having the freedom to, like, create stuff. Because obviously a lot of commercial work is very much...
To a brief.
Yeah, like, it's... The company's already got their vision. So, like, they know what they want.
Yeah.
And there's only so much you can really do with it.
But keep sending it to us. We will keep recording it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. If you wanted a video of somebody talking to camera and we turned up and, like, filmed something that looked really cool but didn't actually do what you wanted to do, it's not what you... It's a waste of money, effectively.
Yeah.
Like, whereas weddings, you get all, like, the main shots out of the way, but when it comes to, like, the couple shots, some couples are like, oh, yeah, we want something that's just cool. Like, we've seen some stuff online, want something a bit like this, and you're like, all right, cool. But then a lot of the venues are cool as well, so you get quite a lot to, like, play with in terms of, like, oh, yeah, we'll try this, we'll try that. That's where the fun side comes in on weddings.
That agency girl looking for a new partner. Are you interested? Ewan, would you like to come and work with me? Because he's off to do weddings.
In that case, Everton are getting relegated this season.
Right, final question. If requested, this is just to you.
Oh.
Would Rob shave his beard if the bride to be asked?
Oh, I saw this one as well.
Just any bride?
Yeah.
or like
just
your actual bride
irrelevant. Just completely irrelevant person, just like, oh, I'm a bride. You're going to shave your beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So you're getting married and you're asked, you need to shave your beard for the wedding. Are you doing it, yes or no?
Do you mean if Jody asked me to shave my beard for getting married?
Yeah.
I mean, Jody's going to watch this. If I say yes, she'll be like, and come out with scissors at night. Like, and I'm not all for that. I'll be asleep.
Joe, if you do that, will you vlog it? That would make a great vlog clip.
You go viral on TikTok. But
you don't want to shave that off. There's a lot of work in that.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's got its downsides. Like, when it's really windy, you can feel it blowing side to side.
Yeah.
Like, that's not great. Every now and then, Oscar pulls it for a laugh.
Yeah.
That's also not great.
You constantly got food in it.
Yeah, that's a perk. It says going downstairs
you're
twice.
like, oh, full bag of skills here.
It says going to the shop twice.
It would be interesting to see who's under there, though. Like, when I see photos of you when it's a lot more cut back, it is a bit like, oh, that's what Rob looks like. That's mad, because you are hair and beard and glasses.
I know. I am tempted, to be fair, because I feel like I've had this a long time now. So I am tempted to like go back to more like, I'm going to say your like short, level. Yeah.
Quite manageable.
Yeah, well, I say manageable because then it ends up like this because I just get up and come to work. Yeah. I just crack on with what I'm doing and I forget to like do anything with this bit.
If you do, though, you have to make a big deal of it and it has to go on vlog.
We'll raise money for charity.
You can't, like, shave that off and not capture it on the vlog.
If I raise money for charity, it has to be a clean shave rather than just, like, a trim.
Yeah. No, don't do that.
I don't know. I'm not.
We'll do something else.
I like charity. I'm going to have to do something else.
No, but because what you'd need to do is shave half of it, be half and half. As you're going through the shaving process, just do half first. Yeah. And then, because the vlog would be cool if you're, like, side onto the camera like this, and it's all like beard, and then you just turn round. And there's like no beard. Like, that'd be pretty cool.
Is it Two-Face, Batman?
Yeah,
he's Two-Face, isn't it?
Yeah. I always call him Scarface because it winds Corbin up. But it's not. It's Two-Face.
Yeah, do that Two-Face out of Batman.
Yeah. So there you go. 27 minutes of joy. Yeah. Absolute pure fire. I tell you what, I think this podcast kind of puts it shows what our content's like. We have actually dropped some class information like that will help people whilst 100%. Also having a laugh.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that's pretty much what you're getting here. So if you like it, subscribe, share the bloody video, and let's make us like viral and stuff. Why not?
Yeah. I should have my beard off on the next podcast, be viral that way.
Yeah, that's it.
But, right, that's your lot, because it is Friday evening. It's now probably about 6:30, I guess, if that's 27 minutes, 28 minutes.
25 to 7.
Lovely. So, yeah, empty SD cards, back it all up. Probably do the edit tomorrow.
That sounds so dodgy, right?
It does.
See you in a bit.